Live from the Global Regina Studios, the morning news continues. Here is Heather Anderson.
Good morning, and thanks for starting your day with us.
This morning in studio, it is very exciting to have Doug Vermeeren. He has flown in to see us here at Global Regina, a filmmaker, an author, a writer, and of course someone that is going to teach us this morning in just a few minutes about gratitude. If you haven't heard about this project, it is called the Gratitude Experiment. Take a look.
Is gratitude? Does gratitude really make a difference? The world that we live in is not always a peaceful place. It's a world that's often filled with negativity, heartache, pain, and sorrow. In parts of the world, there are disasters and tragedies that are natural and man-made. Will gratitude really change any of this? Will gratitude make a difference? Perhaps you've recently lost your job. Maybe you've even been unemployed for some time. Maybe you've gone through a divorce or a bankruptcy. Maybe even all of the above. Is it possible to still feel gratitude in moments like this in your life?
All right, Doug is joining me with the Gratitude Experiment. You look very intense, but I mean this subject, I really like this, the thought of gratitude. Now, this isn't groundbreaking research. I feel like this is something that society is just left behind when we get caught up in our everyday lifestyle, of course.
In some ways it is.
Yeah, you know, leaving behind the thought of gratitude. So with this experiment and what you've learned to create this production, how's the results been in your life personally?
Well, it's been interesting because when I first encountered this idea of doing a film on gratitude, I didn't really know what to expect. I was just kind of looking for scientific evidence. Does gratitude make a difference? But I found for me in my own life, it really changed everything from my relationships, my health, my abundance, you know, my finances in my life, and just overall my outlook on things.
All right, so I'm curious now, when I watch this experiment, when I watch the video and the show, am I going to have some of those results as well? Is some of what you experience going to transcend into my life?
Well, you know, that's actually part of the name, the Gratitude Experiment. The experiment actually isn't just the film, it's how it translates into our lives. And so we really become part of the experiment. So yes, the film is calculated to make a difference for all of the viewers.
All right, so I'm curious, those that have seen it, have been a part of the experiment, whether it be, you know, having their life taped or watching it, what have they been saying to you?
Well, you know, it's interesting. We have a blog where people can report back some of the experiences that they've been having. And we've seen everything from, you know, parents having improved relationships with their teenagers. We had a fellow who got fired from a job that ultimately found something even better. We had people who were on the verge of, you know, divorce and challenging relationships that were able to heal some of those things. It's just been incredible to see the results that we've seen.
Now, one of your slogans, one of your lines is ignite the spark that changes everything. And you resonate to that with the experiment, with the blog, with the website. You, of course, want to keep passing this on. And is there a message behind that? I mean, that's a really nice line, but what's the real message behind that?
Well, I think one of the definitions, if you will, of gratitude is to find hope for the future. You see, it's not just about appreciating what currently is, but it's also to have a hope for the future. And so when we do begin to see things in the future differently and we start to process them differently from a new perspective, all of a sudden that spark does ignite everything. It changes the immediate of what we're experiencing now.
I love this. You are so contagious. And of course you are, because you went through this great experience in your life. Now, if people want to be a part of this experiment, watch the show, how can they do that and find out more information?
Well, right now you can go to thegratitudeexperiment.com on the website and you can download it there. And then we're going to a variety of cities and we're showing it in a handful of theaters around the world as well. And of course, we bring many of the speakers and teachers from the film with us when we do those events.
I love this. This is quite an opportunity. I know you also have a Facebook page, so all this information is there. Doug, thank you for sharing this experience, and good luck here in the Queen City for the few short hours that you are going to be here. And of course, good luck with the project as well.
I really appreciate you having me.
Still to come on the morning news. A lot to get to.